Honorable Professor Inui Runen from the Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, Dr. Sanjay Mukherjee, Metropolitan Commissioner, MMRDA, and Dr. Harshdeep Kamble, Principal Secretary, Industries, Energy and Labour Department, Government of Maharashtra. This procession is being led by the police band. I announce the arrival of Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Honorable Professor Inui Runen from the Koyasan University, Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor, Mumbai University, Mr. Chandrakant Patil, Honorable Minister, Higher and Technical Education, Government of Maharashtra, Mr. Deepak Kesarkar, Honorable Guardian Minister, Mumbai City, Mr. Yamashita Yoshio, Director, International Affairs Division, Wakayama Prefecture, Dr. Fukahori Yasukata, Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, Dr. Sanjay Mukherjee, Metropolitan Commissioner, MMRD, and Dr. Harshdeep Kamble, Principal Secretary, Government of Maharashtra. I request all the dignitaries to kindly take their seats on the dais. Thank you. You may please be seated. A very good evening, everybody. Good evening. Konbanwa Soshite Iras Shaimase. It gives me, Manasi, immense delight in extending a hearty welcome to all of you, especially the honorable ministers, esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, and all you invitees who are present here for an extremely special event. Convocation ceremony honoring Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, with Doctor of Philosophy, presented by Koyasan University of Japan. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the first honorary doctorate being presented by the Koyasan University of Japan in its 120 years of history. We will begin by greeting and welcoming the esteemed guests and distinguished dignitaries with bouquets of flowers. Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, will be greeted and welcomed by Dr. Sanjay Mukherjee, Metropolitan Commissioner, MMRDA. Ladies and gentlemen, this eventful function is being held and hosted by the Mumbai University in this iconic and historical convocation hall. With this background, I will request Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor, Mumbai University, to please present gifts to all our honorable guests and distinguished dignitaries, beginning with Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is a mini replica of the Rajabai Tower, and this was included in the World Heritage. I will now request Mr. Yamashita Yoshio, Director, International Affairs Division, Wakayama Prefecture, to please request Professor Inui Runin for declaring the convocation open.
Professor Inui Runin, sir, I request Your Honor to kindly declare the convocation open.
Learned audience, now the convocation ceremony begins.
Thank you, Professor Inui Runin, for declaring the convocation open. I will now invite Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor, Mumbai University, for the welcome address. Sir.
Let me first welcome in Japanese. Minasan o Mumbai Degaku e Yokosu. Hearty welcome to University of Mumbai. Mumbai Vidyapeetat आपले सर्वांचे मनापासून स्वागत. Hearty greetings from the University of Mumbai at the convocation ceremony which is honoring our beloved Deputy Chief Minister Honorable Devendraji Fadnavis with Doctor of Philosophy by Professor Inui Runin, Koyasan University, in the esteemed presence of Fukaori Asukata, Consul General of Japan, Yamashita Yoshio, Director International Affairs, Wakayama Region, Chief Guest of Convocation Ceremony, Honorable Chandrakanta Patil, Minister of Higher and Technical Education, Guardian Minister, Honorable Mr. Deepak Kesarkar, other Honorable Ministers of Government of Maharashtra, Vice Chancellors, Pro-Vice Chancellors and Deans of other universities, Dr. Harshdeep Kamble, Principal Secretary, Industries, Energy and Labour Department, Dr. Sanjay Mukherjee, Metropolitan Commissioner, MMRDA, Sri Vikas Chandra Rastogi, Principal Secretary, Higher and Technical Education, all members of Parliament, members of Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council, and the August gathering of convocation ceremony. Let me extend a hearty welcome to you all on this occasion. It is a profound privilege for University of Mumbai to host distinguished guests from Khorasan University. This Grade 1 iconic heritage convocation hall of Mumbai University, which has a history of more than 150 years, has witnessed many historical moments, and perhaps today's moment will be really a golden moment in the life of all. Today, the honorary doctorate, which will be awarded for the first time in the 120 years history of Khorasan University, which is going to be presented to Honorable Devendraji Fadnavis, the accomplished Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra State. The fact that Khorasan University is honoring an individual whose contribution to the growth and development all sections of Maharashtra is really unparalleled. The conferment of the doctorate award to Honorable Devendraji Fadnavis represents the recognition of his exceptional achievements in building up infrastructure facilities in Maharashtra, promotion of industrial development, facilitation of community-based initiatives such as Jal Sandharan, Jal Yukta Shivar, and dedication to advancement of social equality in Maharashtra state, as well as his intensive contribution in deepening India's relationship with Japan. With India poised to become a $5 trillion economy, Maharashtra has taken up an aspirational target to achieve $1 trillion in GDP under the dynamic leadership of Deputy Chief Minister Sri Devendraji Fadnavis by 2028. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas has been the motto of his work. And as the state of Maharashtra gears up to implement the national education policy, really a right moment where Devendraji will be awarded an honorary doctorate of international status today by Khorasan University. This is really a matter of great importance, I believe, and this definitely strengthens the Indo-Japan international relations. I am very happy that all of us are witnessing this glorious moment. At this stage, let me brief about University of Mumbai, which is one of the India's premier oldest university, established in 1857. Naturally, it has a history of 167 years, with an academic excellence through 56 departments, 12 specialized centers, 874 affiliated colleges, 2 main campuses, 3 sub-campuses, and 2 model colleges. It has perhaps the largest geographical area under its jurisdiction from Mumbai to Sindhudurg districts, covering more than 600 kilometers, catering education to more than 8 lakh students, ranging from fine arts to nanotechnology. We are proud to count our alumni as nation builders, such as Bharat Ratna Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, whose statue was unveiled by Honorable DCM Sri Devendraji Fadnavis at Khorasan University in 2015. Our Rajabai Tower stands tall as a symbol not just of this university but of entire Mumbai city itself. Both the Rajabai Tower and the Convocation Hall of the university have been recently reflected their original glory and are the proud recipients of the UNESCO Heritage Award. To conclude, I welcome you all in this UNESCO Grade 1 iconic Heritage Convocation Hall for the prestigious convocation function of Khorasan University. And once again, let me extend sincere congratulations to Honorable Devendraji for this international recognition for your dedicated service to the Indian society. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, Dr. Kulkarni, for the initial welcome remarks and also for putting the glorious history of Mumbai University in a nutshell for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now play a film. I direct your attention to the screen, please.
The friendship and bonding between India and Japan dates back to ancient times. The souls of the two countries are stitched together by the blessings of Lord Buddha on paved further by the unique friendship between PM Modi and the ex-PM of Japan, the late Shinzo Abe-san. Following the footsteps and guidance of PM Modi, the development icon of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis, also worked earnestly during his tenure as the Chief Minister towards building a strong relationship with Japan. The engagement with the Japanese ministries and agencies like JICA were one of the first foreign engagements he did immediately after assuming his office as the Chief Minister as early as 2015. His vision and efforts 9 years ago culminated into today's mega projects such as the Mumbai Metro, Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link, India's first bullet train, most of which is very much ready and visible. As a mark of appreciation of Shri Devendra Fadnavis's remarkable contributions to the integrated water management system in Maharashtra through his mission and movement called Jal Yukt Shivahar, and for the upliftment of the weaker sections of society, the prestigious and heritage University of Japan, the Koyasan University, decided to confer upon him with an honorary doctorate, and it is a world record, as this is the first honorary doctorate in the 120 years of history of Koyasan University. As the water crisis is posing a major threat to the world, Shri Devendra Fadnavis's innovative concept of Jal Yukt Shivahar, which has greatly helped the drought-ridden villages in Maharashtra, is providing a viable solution. Many other states in India have also adopted the Jal Yukt Shivahar-like programs. The vision of Shri Devendra Fadnavis has added to the progress of Maharashtra with a widespread infrastructure network. Apart from this, Shri Devendra Fadnavis has always had priority towards the economic, educational, social and political development of the disabled, deprived, orphans, backward classes, laborers, farmers, tribal community, women, elderly and weaker sections. During his first visit to Japan as the Chief Minister, Shri Devendra Fadnavis unveiled the statue of Bharat Ratna Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar in the Koyasan University, which was gifted by the Maharashtra government.
To receive the statue of Dr. Ambedkar.
During his recent visit to Japan in August 2023, he again visited Koyasan and offered his homage. So, the list of accolades of such a transformational leader can just go on, and appreciating these phenomenal achievements, the Dean of Koyasan University, Mr. Ryosho Soida-san, decided to confer an honorary doctorate upon the dynamic leader, Shri Devendra Fadnavis, a visionary with a sensitive mind who strives for the upliftment of the people and social harmony. This honor has made the people of Maharashtra and India proud too.
That indeed encapsulated the essence of the many diverse and varied accomplishments of Honorable Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now request Mr. Yamashita Yoshio, Director, International Affairs Division, Wakayama Prefecture, to read the citation in honor of Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra.
Koyasan University, Japan, is awarding Mr. Devendra Fadnavis an honorary doctorate for his exceptional achievement and infrastructure development, community-based initiatives, and dedications to promoting social equality in Maharashtra. In September 2015, the grand unveiling ceremony of a bronze statue of the Dr. Babasaheb Bimrao Ramoji Ambedkar was held at the Koyasan University campus in the presence of Mr. Devendra Fadnavis and other members of the delegation from Maharashtra. The statue was donated to Khorasan University by the government of Maharashtra through the kind consideration of Mr. Fadnavis. This event opened the door for Khorasan University to deepen its relationship with India, and with the support of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, the Consulate General of India in Osaka, Kobe, and the Wakayama Prefecture government, our university has conducted study tours for our students to India, received an Indian statue of the Buddha, and accepted Indian students. In recognition and gratitude for his selfless and unstinting contribution to international friendship and exchange, the President of and Fellow of Khorasan University have unanimously resolved to confer the first honorary doctorate in its 120 years upon to Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yoshio. Ladies and gentlemen, the momentous time is fast approaching. Could I request all you distinguished guests and esteemed dignitaries to kindly step ahead, please? And I will request Honorable Professor Inui Runin from the Koyathana University to now present the degree to Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. Heartiest congratulations, Hardik Abhinandan. And now, could I request Mr. Yamashita Yoshio, sir, please stay back, to please present the scroll to Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. Moments to be treasured. Thank you, Professor Inui Runin, for presenting the Doctor of Philosophy degree to Maharashtra's most popular and beloved leader, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. And now, Professor Inui Runin from Khorasan University and Mr. Yamashita Yoshio, Director, International Affairs Division, Wakayama Prefecture, presenting gifts. Thank you. You may please be seated while I request Mr. Deepak Kesarkar, Honorable Guardian Minister, Mumbai City, to please address us.
Honorable Professor Rianin Khorasan, Rianin of Khorasan University, Honorable Devendraji Fadnavis, Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Honorable Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor, Mumbai University, Honorable Chandrakantji Patil, Minister, Higher and Technical Education, Fukakoshi Yosukata, Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, Yamashita Yoshio, Director, International Affairs, Dr. Harshadip Kamble, Dr. Sanjay Mukherjee, all other dignitaries on and off the dais, and friends. It is indeed a pleasure to attend this function when our honorable leader, who is our young, dynamic and visionary leader, is being felicitated by Koyasama University. And it is in the 120 years of the university, he is the first one to be given this honor. So on behalf of all people of Maharashtra, people of Mumbai, I offer my sincere gratitude to all of you. And his vision has bring Maharashtra to new heights. Mumbai is known as financial capital of India, but still the infrastructure of Mumbai was not up to that standard. When he took over as the CM of Maharashtra, he was instrumental in bringing underground metro railway to Maharashtra, the Trans-Harbour link, which would boost the economy of Mumbai to another heights. He was the one who thought about the rural Maharashtra and offered them Jalyat Shivar Abhiyan. I remember when Honorable Prime Minister announced Make in India movement to make a self-reliant India, he announced Make in Maharashtra, and a grand event was organized in Mumbai, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister himself. And he was the only one out of the investment, foreign direct investment coming to Maharashtra during his tenure, 50% was of the share had come to Maharashtra. So all of us are proud of his achievements. And not only that he is a dynamic leader and visionary leader, he looks after and he cares for all people of Maharashtra. And he has tried his level best to bring equality to Maharashtra. So we are really proud of our young leader, and with days to come, his leadership will grow. I once again sincerely offer my gratitude to the university and also to the Mumbai University for organizing this function. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts with us. I will now invite Mr. Chandrakant Patil, Honorable Minister, Higher and Technical Education, Government of Maharashtra, for his address.
कोयासन युनिव्हर्सिटीच्या वतीने जी 120 वर्ष जुनी युनिव्हर्सिटी आहे, परंतु जो सन्मान माननीय देवेंद्रजींना मिळतोय डॉक्टर ऑफ फिलॉसॉफी, हा 120 वर्षाच्या त्यांच्या कालावधीमध्ये केवळ 10 जणांना मिळाला. तर असा एक अतिशय आपल्या सगळ्यांना अभिमान वाटेल असा जो कार्यक्रम या ठिकाणी होतोय, त्या कार्यक्रमाला व्यासपीठावर उपस्थित आहेत रिस्पेक्टेड फुकावरी सान, रिस्पेक्टेड एमशिना सान, महाराष्ट्राचे शिक्षण मंत्री दीपकजी केसरकर, सभागृहामध्ये उपस्थित सर्व मान्यवर, महाराष्ट्रातून मुंबई असो कसो फडणवीसांनी मेय हुकुशिको आता येते कुरते ताईन कांशादेस, म्हणजे मी महाराष्ट्रामध्ये आपल्या सगळ्यांचं स्वागत करतो आहे आणि आमचे परममित्र, आम्हा सगळ्यांचे मार्गदर्शक माननीय देवेंद्रजी फडणवीसांना हा जो सन्मान तुम्ही देतात याबद्दल मी तुमचे आभार मानतो. मी आत्ताच म्हटल्याप्रमाणे 120 वर्ष जुन्या ह्या विद्यापीठाने आतापर्यंत ज्या 10 लोकांना सन्मान दिला, त्यात आता एक व्यक्ती आपल्या सगळ्यांचे मित्र माननीय देवेंद्रजी हे स्थानापन्न झालेले आहेत. हा सन्मान देवेंद्रजींना जलसंवर्धन आणि सामाजिक ऐक्यासाठी दिला जात आहे. 2015 मध्ये याच विद्यापीठात देवेंद्रजींच्या पुढाकाराने भारतरत्न डॉक्टर आंबेडकर यांचा पुतळा बसवण्यात आला. याच भेटीदरम्यान डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर मराठवाडा विद्यापीठ आणि कोयासन विद्यापीठात सामंजस्य करार झाला होता. गेल्या 8 दशकांपासून भारत आणि जपान परस्पर मित्र आहेत. जसे भारताचे जपानबरोबर नाते घनिष्ठ करण्यासाठी मोदींनी योगदान दिले, तसेच महाराष्ट्राचे जपानबरोबर नाते घनिष्ठ करण्यासाठी देवेंद्रजींनी योगदान दिले. देवेंद्रजींना मिळालेला सन्मान भारत जपान संबंधांना मैत्रीतून युतीकडे घेऊन जाणार आहे. जपानबरोबर महाराष्ट्राचे शैक्षणिक आणि सांस्कृतिक संबंध यामुळे घनिष्ठ बनतील. महाराष्ट्र जपान संबंध घनिष्ठता भारताची सर्वाधिक गुंतवणूक महाराष्ट्रात आणण्यासाठी देवेंद्रजींनी विशेष प्रयत्न केले. सुमारे 1400 जापनीज कंपन्यांनी भारतात गुंतवणूक केली आहे. त्यापैकी 800 कंपन्यांचे व्यवसाय महाराष्ट्रात आहेत. हा सन्मान अशावेळी देवेंद्रजींना मिळतोय की ज्यावेळी भारत अमृत काळाच्या दिशेने आणि 5 ट्रिलियन इकॉनॉमीच्या दिशेने जातो आहे, ज्यात महाराष्ट्राचे योगदान 1 ट्रिलियनचे असणार आहे. महाराष्ट्र आज परकीय गुंतवणूक आकर्षित करण्यात देशात प्रथम क्रमांकावर आणि जपानची सर्वाधिक म्हणजे 22% गुंतवणूक महाराष्ट्रात झाली आहे. जपानच्या शैक्षणिक विकासाचे मॉडेल महाराष्ट्रासाठी आदर्श आहे. दुसऱ्या महायुद्धात अणुबॉम्बमुळे बेचिराख झालेला देश 1970 मध्ये जगात दुसऱ्या क्रमांकाची मोठी अर्थव्यवस्था बनला ते जपानने मानव संसाधन विकासावर भर दिल्याने. आज महाराष्ट्र नवीन राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा धोरणाच्या माध्यमातून तेच करत आहे. मी या विद्यापीठातून आलेल्या सगळ्यांना विनंती करणार आहे की जे जपानमध्ये शिक्षणाचं मॉडेल तयार झालं, ज्या मॉडेलमध्ये मोठ्या प्रमाणात स्किल डेव्हलपमेंटवर भर दिला गेला, ज्या स्किल डेव्हलपमेंटच्या माध्यमातून मोठ्या प्रमाणात रोजगार निर्माण झाला, वेल्थ क्रिएट झाली, त्याचं मोठ्या प्रमाणावर आमच्या भारतामध्ये प्रेझेंटेशन व्हावं, ज्याच्यातून प्रेरणा घेऊन महाराष्ट्रामध्ये सुद्धा अशा प्रकारच्या अनेक गोष्टी आपण करू शकू. मी माननीय देवेंद्रजींचं आपणा सगळ्यांच्या वतीने खूप अभिनंदन करतो. जपानच्या या विद्यापीठाला ही खूप आभार व्यक्त करतो आणि माझं बोलणं संपवतो.
Thank you for your valuable insights, but I have a correction to make. I would like to bring to your notice that this is the very first honorary doctorate that the Koyasan University is presenting in its 120 years of history. I will now request Dr. Fukahori Yasukata, Honorable Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, to address this august gathering on this extremely joyous and equally significant occasion.
Your Excellency Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, Inu Ryuin Sensei, Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor, Mumbai University, Mr. Chandrakant Patil, Minister, Higher and Technical Education, Mr. Deepak Kesarkar, Guardian Minister, Mumbai City, Ms. Yamashita-san, Dr. Makeji, MMRD Chief, Dr. Campbell, Principal Secretary, Institute Energy and Labor Department, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor to be here as a Consul General of Japan in Mumbai. And on behalf of the government of Japan, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to Mr. Fadnavis for receiving this wonderful honorary degree. I think that you don't understand how important, how significant this degree giving from Koyasan University to somebody in India. Because, yes, for the first time in 120 years is great enough. But Koyasan University's history actually goes back to 1,200 years. 1,200 long years. As a modern system, Koyasan University was established 120 years ago, but the inception as an educational system, it started in 816, early 9th century. So Koyasan University is one of the most prestigious university education system in Japan. And during not just 120 years, 1,200 years, this is the first honorary doctorate degree given from the university to this wonderful gentleman in India. So please understand that the Koyasan University is something really, really special. Koyasan University may not be known to Indian people, but in Japan, as the birthplace of Buddhism, it is very important. Kukai established this university in 9th century, and Kukai is like Adi Shankara in India. Like Adi Shankara promoted Hinduism to a higher plane from the original religion. Like Kukai also, Buddhism was introduced from India to Japan in the middle of 6th century, but 200 years after, Kukai elevated Buddhism into the national religion. And then Koyasan was the center. That's the Japanese people consider Koyasan, Kukai, Koyasan University is important. So I'm saying this is a really, really, really special event for Japanese and for Indian national, all of you. And when I first heard that Koyasan University is giving an honorary degree for the first time in its history, I was surprised. That university is giving a degree. But then I heard that it is going to be given to no other than Mr. Fadnavis. Then I understood. He went to Japan this year as the official guest of the government of Japan, and he energetically conducted his visit. He met many dignitaries in Japan, and particularly he conducted many business meetings. He met many business leaders, then convinced Maharashtra is the best place for investment from Japan to India. And based on his such activities, now the Japanese company many Japanese companies consider that Maharashtra is the best investment target in India. Thanks to his achievement. So he was an excellent leader. He's an excellent leader for Maharashtra for business, but not just as a business leader and politicians, but he's a wonderful human being. During the process of organizing his visit to Japan, I had occasion to see him many times and then discussed about his visit. And then I was so impressed by his human quality. He's really a wonderful human being. And that is why, this doctorate degree from Koyasan University is not for, scientific achievements, but this is given only for the ground of humanity. So Koyasan University recognized him as the most distinguished human being in India, installing peace and prosperity in India, particularly in Maharashtra. For that, once again, on behalf of Government of Japan, and as a person I myself, extend my heartfelt congratulations to Mr. Fadnavis. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Yasukata, for the invigorating words. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a matter of great pride that we are fortunate to have a politician who is steering Maharashtra on the growth trajectory, a personality who inspires to surge ahead with his spirit of progress, a leader who exemplifies the extraordinary and excellence in every true sense, a visionary leading the way forward in development with his active contribution. The steering personality who has played a vital role in fostering international relationship with Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, it is considered to be great privilege by prestigious institutes to invite Mr. Devendra Fadnavis for their award ceremonies and to confer and present awards on great personalities. But today we stand here on this golden day when he himself has been honored by one of the highest honors in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the magnetic persona who in the process of writing his own story is creating history every step of the way, presenting Dr. Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. We are eager to hear from you, sir.
Professor Inouye Ronin-san from Koyasan University, Dr. Fukahori Yasukata-san, Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, Honorable Yamashita Yoshiho-san, Director, International Affairs Division, Wakayama Prefecture, my cabinet colleague, Shri Chandrakant Dada Patil, Shri Deepak Kesarkar, Shri Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor of Mumbai University, Shri Harshdeep Kamble, Shri Sanjay Mukherjee, all the dignitaries present here, members from Maharashtra Legislature, my cabinet colleagues, senior officials, members of the consulate community of Mumbai, all the special invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Konnichiwa, mei wo hakushigo o, watashi ni ataete kurete, nihon no minasama oyobi, koyasan daigaku no minasama, ni fukaku kansha o ara washimasu. This is something which I read in Japanese language and Indian accent, which says, "Good afternoon. I express my profound gratitude to the Koyasan University and the people of Japan for conferring this honor on me. I am truly humbled today and absolutely speechless. There are very few moments when a career politician like me doesn't know what to say. But indeed, it is a moment where I am really speechless because the rare honor which is conferred on me by the University of Koyasan, I would really like to thank you and the entire team of University of Koyasan for honoring me with a doctorate in philosophy. In fact, destiny has forged a very special bond for me with the universities in Japan, because initially in 2015, the Osaka City University also offered me the doctorate, and I was very happy to accept it. But somehow, due to the prevailing situation at that present time in the state, I could not go to receive the honor. But I am really very happy that such a prestigious university and the history, as is told by Honorable Consul General, which has a history of 1200 years, such prestigious university offering this rare honor is something which I will cherish for my entire life. खरं म्हणजे मला अतिशय आनंद आहे की मी दीक्षाभूमीच्या शहरातनं येतो. कोयासान युनिव्हर्सिटी ज्या कुकाई यांनी सुरू केली 1200 वर्षापूर्वी, ज्यांना कोबोडायशी देखील म्हणतात, he was a person who established Buddhism in Japan. आणि आज आपण पाहू शकतो की कोयासान युनिव्हर्सिटी ही बुद्धिस्ट स्टडीजच्या क्षेत्रात, ह्युमन अँथ्रोपॉलॉजीच्या क्षेत्रात एक अतिशय महत्त्वाचं सेंटर मानलं जातं. जगातील बुद्धिस्ट स्टडीचं एक अतिशय महत्त्वाचं केंद्र म्हणून आज कोयासान विद्यापीठाकडे पाहिलं जातं. आणि मला आठवतं की त्या ठिकाणी भारतरत्न डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकरांचा पुतळा, त्याचं अनावरण करण्याची संधी मला मिळाली. खरं म्हणजे हे जे संबंध वाकायामा प्रिफेक्चरशी महाराष्ट्राचे सुरू झाले, त्याची सुरुवात आमचे माननीय भुजबळ साहेब हे ज्यावेळी टुरिझम मिनिस्टर होते तेव्हा त्याची सुरुवात झाली. त्यानंतर ते रिन्यू करण्याची संधी मला मिळाली आणि सातत्याने ते संबंध आपले चालले आहेत. आणि मंगलजी देखील ज्यावेळेस मिनिस्टर होते त्यावेळेस आपले मुख्यमंत्री एकनाथजी शिंदे यांच्या नेतृत्वात पुन्हा एकदा आम्ही आमचा जो संबंधाचा करार आहे तो पुढच्या 10 वर्षाकरता या ठिकाणी रिन्यू केला. त्यामुळे एक प्रकारे हे जे आमचे संबंध आहेत, ही जी एक मैत्री आहे जपानची आणि भारताची, वाकायाम्याची आणि महाराष्ट्राची, ही अत्यंत वेगळ्या प्रकारची आहे, ही अत्यंत महत्त्वाची आहे. आणि विशेषतः मला असं वाटतं की ज्या प्रकारे जपाननी सातत्याने महाराष्ट्राला आणि भारताला मदत केली आहे, ती देखील एक अत्यंत महत्त्वाची आहे. आज आपण म्हणू शकतो की आपल्या अतिशय ट्रस्टेड फ्रेंड ऑफ इंडिया इज जपान. जपान आपला अतिशय जवळचा मित्र आहे. आणि हा बॉन्ड जपानचा आणि भारताचा हा खरं म्हणजे केवळ मैत्रीचा बॉन्ड नाहीये. वी शेअर अ कल्चरल बॉन्ड. इट्स अ कल्चरल बॉन्डिंग. भगवान गौतम बुद्ध आणि त्यांचे विचार ही एक अशी कडी आहे, एक अशी साखळी आहे की जी दोन देशांना अत्यंत जवळ आणते. आणि आपण नेहमीच म्हणतो की जगाला युद्ध नको, जगाला बुद्ध हवा, अशा प्रकारचे जे विचार भगवान गौतम बुद्धांनी, विचाराने जग जिंकता येतं, तलवारीची आवश्यकता नाहीये, हे जग भगवान गौतम बुद्धांनी दाखवून दिलं. खऱ्या अर्थानं त्यांचा देश म्हणून आज भारतासोबत जपानकडे पाहिलं जातं. आणि हा जो आपला कल्चरल बॉन्ड आहे हा मला असं वाटतं अत्यंत महत्त्वाचा आहे. या ठिकाणी ही डॉक्टरेट देताना ज्या गोष्टींकरता माझा विचार या ठिकाणी झाला त्याच्यामध्ये पायाभूत सुविधा आहेत, औद्योगिक विकास आहे, जलसंधारण आहे आणि त्याचसोबत सामाजिक समता आहे. खरं म्हणजे आज आपण जर इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरचा विचार केला तर आपल्या इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरच्या वाटचालीत, आणि आपण मुंबईमध्ये आहोत, मुंबईच्या इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरच्या वाटचालीमध्ये जपानचा खूप मोठा सहभाग त्या ठिकाणी आहे. आपली अंडरग्राऊंड मेट्रो 3 जी आता लवकरच पूर्ण होणार आहे, जी एशियातली सगळ्यात मोठी सिंगल अंडरग्राऊंड लाईन आहे, तिच्याकरता आपल्याला जपानच्या जायकाने जवळपास 20,000 कोटी रुपये दिले. ट्रान्स हार्बर लिंक जी सुरू करण्याची संधी मला मिळाली, जो देशातला सगळ्यात मोठा सी ब्रिज आहे, 22 किलोमीटरचा सगळ्यात मोठा ब्रिज आहे, त्याच्याकरता 18,000 कोटी रुपये आपल्याला जपान सरकारने दिले. एवढंच नाही तर वेगवेगळ्या मेट्रोज करता, आपल्या बुलेट ट्रेन करता, वेगवेगळ्या आपल्या प्रकल्पांकरता प्रचंड मोठी मदत ही जपान सरकारने सातत्याने आपल्याला केली आहे. आणि मला या ठिकाणी सांगितलं पाहिजे की येत्या काळामध्ये, मी आत्ता ज्यावेळेस जपानला गेलो होतो त्यावेळी अतिशय सकारात्मक चर्चा जपान सरकारशी माझी VVSLच्या संदर्भात त्या ठिकाणी झाली. वर्सोवा ते विरार ही सगळ्यात मोठी सीलिंग तयार करण्याच्या संदर्भात, किंवा मुंबईचं जे फ्लड मिटिगेशन आहे टोकियोच्या धर्तीवर, तशाच प्रकारचं फ्लड मिटिगेशन हे मुंबईमध्ये करायचं, या संदर्भातला एक प्रोजेक्ट की ज्याला अतिशय सकारात्मक अशा प्रकारचा प्रतिसाद हा जपान सरकारने दिला. आणि त्याही संदर्भात आपलं काम पुढे चाललंय. नवीन मेट्रो लाईन्सच्या संदर्भात असेल, शिक्षणाच्या क्षेत्रात असेल, स्किलिंगच्या क्षेत्रात असेल, या प्रत्येक क्षेत्रामध्ये जपानची खूप मोठी मदत ही आपल्याला या ठिकाणी मिळाली आहे. आणि मला विश्वास आहे की हे जे काही पायाभूत सुविधांचं कार्य या महाराष्ट्रामध्ये 2014 नंतर आपण सुरू केलं, आज हे कार्य जेव्हा पूर्ण होईल त्यावेळी महाराष्ट्र इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरली देशातल्या अग्रगण्य राज्यात आधी होताच, पण अशा परिस्थितीमध्ये पोहोचेल, अशा स्थितीत पोहोचेल की कदाचित इतर राज्यांना आपल्यापर्यंत यायला बराच कालावधी लागेल. इतक्या मोठ्या प्रमाणात आपण ही कार्य हातामध्ये घेतली आहेत, ही कार्य आपण पूर्ण करतोय. कारण इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर हे विकासाची गुरुकिल्ली आहे. आपण जर जगातल्या सर्व विकसित अर्थव्यवस्थांमध्ये बघितलं तर इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर लेड डेव्हलपमेंट या मॉडेलवर तिथला विकास झालाय, आणि तेच मॉडेल आपण आपल्याकडे या ठिकाणी स्वीकारलेलं आहे. मला अतिशय आनंद आहे की हा सन्मान देताना औद्योगिक विकासाचा देखील विचार झाला. आणि मला हे सांगताना आनंद वाटतो की सातत्याने महाराष्ट्र मागच्या काळामध्ये FDI मध्ये आपण नंबर 1 ठेवला. मध्यंतरी 2 वर्ष तो थोडा मागे गेला होता, पण मला अतिशय आनंद आहे की आता पुन्हा यावर्षी देशामध्ये महाराष्ट्रच FDI मध्ये नंबर 1 झाला. आणि जी स्टार्टअप पॉलिसी आपण सुरू केली होती त्या स्टार्टअप पॉलिसीचा परिणाम असा आहे की आता देशाचं स्टार्टअप कॅपिटल हे बेंगलोर किंवा हैदराबाद नाही आहे, तर स्टार्टअप कॅपिटल हे महाराष्ट्र आहे. हे नुकत्याच झालेल्या सर्व्हेमध्ये आपल्याला पाहायला मिळालेलं आहे. आणि म्हणून मला असं वाटतं की शेवटी कुठलंही राज्य हे जर पुढे न्यायचं असेल तर यू रिक्वायर गुड गव्हर्नन्स. गुड गव्हर्नन्स इज की. गुड गव्हर्नन्स असेल तर राज्य कोणीच थांबवू शकत नाही. आणि महाराष्ट्र इज नोन फॉर इट्स गुड गव्हर्नन्स. वी वॉन्ट टू इम्प्रूव्ह मोर. आम्हाला खूप करायचं आहे. आज जलसंधारणाच्या माध्यमातून आपण जलयुक्त शिवार सारखी योजना त्या ठिकाणी केली. परिणाम काय आहे तर 2019 सालचा जो रिपोर्ट केंद्र सरकारने प्रकाशित केला, देशातल्या प्रत्येक राज्यामध्ये प्रत्येक वॉटर टेबल खाली गेला, पण एकमेव राज्य ज्याच्यामध्ये वॉटर टेबल वर आला ते आपलं महाराष्ट्र राज्य होतं. कारण आपण जलयुक्त शिवार सारखी योजना राबवून जलसंधारणाचं मोठं कार्य करू शकलो. खरं म्हणजे महाराष्ट्राला सामाजिक समतेचा एक मोठा इतिहास आहे. आणि वेगवेगळ्या समाजांना जोपर्यंत आपण पुढे नेणार नाही, भारतरत्न डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकरांनी आपल्याला जे संविधान दिलं त्या संविधानाने संधीची समानता दिली. कारण पूजनीय बाबासाहेबांना हे माहिती होतं की जोपर्यंत सामाजिक आर्थिक परिवर्तन होणार नाही, जोपर्यंत सामाजिक आर्थिक समता आपण तयार करणार नाही, तोपर्यंत आमचा देश प्रगती करू शकत नाही. आणि म्हणून सातत्याने आपण हा प्रयत्न केला की वेगवेगळ्या समाजाला सोबत घेऊन जे वंचित असतील, जे शोषित असतील, जे पीडित असतील, जे दलित असतील, जे आदिवासी असतील, जे ओबीसी असतील, अशा प्रत्येक समाजाला आपल्याला पुढे कसं नेता येईल, त्यांच्या करता संधी कशा तयार करता येतील, मग त्या स्कॉलरशिपच्या माध्यमातून असो, त्या विदेशात शिक्षणाच्या माध्यमातून असो, त्या ठिकाणी वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारच्या शैक्षणिक कोर्सेसच्या माध्यमातून असो, अशा अनेक गोष्टी या मागच्या काळात आपल्याला सुरू करता आल्या आणि आता त्या अधिक चांगल्या प्रकारे आपण महाराष्ट्रामध्ये एस्टॅब्लिश करतोय. आणि म्हणूनच मी असं म्हणेन की हे सगळं कार्य जे काही मी करू शकलो याचं कारण महाराष्ट्रातल्या जनतेचे आशीर्वाद सोबत होते, माझ्या सहकाऱ्यांची साथ माझ्यासोबत होती, माझ्या वरिष्ठांची साथ माझ्यासोबत होती. आणि म्हणून जरी आज ही उपाधी मला या ठिकाणी मिळाली असली तरी ती मी महाराष्ट्राच्या जनतेला डेडिकेट करतो. आय डेडिकेट दिस ऑनररी डॉक्टरेट टू द पीपल ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, कारण त्यांच्याशिवाय आणि त्यांच्या आशीर्वादाच्या शिवाय ही संधी कधी मिळाली नसती आणि हे कधी करता देखील आलं नसतं. खरं म्हणजे मी असं मानतो की अशा प्रकारचा एखादा वेन यू गेट सच ऑनर, तर तो शेवट नसतो, ते एक मध्यांतर असतं, ती एक प्रेरणा असते. त्याच्याकडे बघून मागच्या काळात आपण काय चांगलं करू शकलो हे बघायचं असतं आणि पुढे अधिक चांगलं काय करू शकू याचा विचार करायचा असतो. आणि खरं म्हणजे महाराष्ट्र हा असीमित शक्ती असलेलं राज्य आहे. जी शक्ती, जी ताकद महाराष्ट्राकडे ती इतर कुठल्याही राज्याकडे नाही. आणि माननीय पंतप्रधान नरेंद्र मोदीजी जो नवभारत निर्मित करू इच्छित आहेत, जो एक शक्तिशाली भारत निर्मित करू इच्छित आहेत, एक 5 ट्रिलियन इकॉनॉमीचा भारत जो करू इच्छित आहेत, त्या भारताकडे जाण्याचा रस्ताच महाराष्ट्रातनं जातो. त्याच्याकरता महाराष्ट्र हीच खरी गुरुकिल्ली आहे. आणि म्हणून येत्या काळामध्ये अधिक चांगल्या प्रकारे हे कार्य कसं करता येईल, आमच्या मुख्यमंत्र्यांच्या नेतृत्वात आम्ही सगळे काम करतो. आणि मला विश्वास आहे शेवटी आव्हानं असतात, अनेक गोष्टी आपल्या समोर असतात, आव्हानांचा सामना करायचा असतो, पण दृष्टी दूरच ठेवायची असते. आणि म्हणून आज ज्यावेळी अशा प्रकारची एक उपाधी मला मिळाली आहे त्यावेळी माझ्या नजरेसमोर काय आहे, आय एम लुकिंग ॲट महाराष्ट्र ॲट 75. 2035 साली महाराष्ट्र 75 वर्षाचा होईल. माझी नजर त्या महाराष्ट्राकडे आहे की 75 वर्षाचा माझा महाराष्ट्र कसा असला पाहिजे, 75 वर्षी माझ्या महाराष्ट्राने काय अचीव्ह केलं पाहिजे, माझ्या महाराष्ट्रातला जो शेवटचा व्यक्ती आहे त्याचं भविष्य आणि भवितव्य हे 2035 साली कसं असेल. आणि म्हणून 2035 साली महाराष्ट्र ॲट 75, जेव्हा 75 वर्षाचा माझा महाराष्ट्र असेल त्यावेळी तो महाराष्ट्र कसा असला पाहिजे याचं मानचित्र तयार करण्याचा प्रयत्न मी करतोय. त्याच्याकरता काय आपल्याला करता येईल, त्याच्याकरता कशा योजना करता येतील, वेगवेगळ्या विभागांना त्याच्याकरता कसं सुसज्जित करता येईल, सर्वांगीण विकास हा आपल्याला कसा करता येईल, या संदर्भातलं संशोधन आणि या संदर्भातला अभ्यास हा मी सुरू केला आहे. आणि मला विश्वास आहे की महाराष्ट्रामध्ये ही जी ताकद आहे, ही जी शक्ती आहे, ही जर आपण संघटित केली तर महाराष्ट्राला कोणीच थांबवू शकत नाही. आणि म्हणून आज ज्यावेळी ही उपाधी या ठिकाणी मिळाली आहे त्यावेळी निश्चितपणे या उपाधीतून प्रेरणा घेऊन या राज्याकरता आणि देशाकरता अधिक काय चांगलं करता येईल अशा प्रकारचा विचार हा निश्चितपणे मी करेन. आय वुड वन्स अगेन लाईक टू थँक द युनिव्हर्सिटी ऑफ कोयासान. I would also like to thank the Wakayama Prefecture, and of course, my profound thanks to the government of Japan, who have stood like rock behind India and behind Maharashtra. And I would like to assure you that we will take this friendship to next level. We'll take this friendship to a level where both Maharashtra and Wakayama, India and Japan, both are benefited, and with our benefit, the entire humanity is benefited. And I'm sure that you'll always inspire me to do the best in my life. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Dhanyavad.
A thunderous round of applause for this man who brings with him immense humility in spite of the high decorations. Thank you for your words of wisdom. I will now invite Honorable Professor Inui Ruinen from Koyasan University to address the audience.
よろしいです。皆さん、はじめまして。私は高野山大学の乾龍仁と申します。
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Ryunin Inui. I'm from Koyasan University.
高野山大学は日本の和歌山県の北部にある標高850メートルほどの高野山という山岳の地にあります。
Koyasan University is located in the mountainous region of Mount Koya, approximately 850 meters above sea level. It's in the northern part of Wakayama Prefecture, Japan.
高野山は今から1200年前に弘法大師空海によって開かれた仏教の聖地です。
Mount Koya is a sacred place for Buddhism, founded by Kobo Daishi Kukai around 1200 years ago.
高野山大学はその高野山において1886年に創設され、今年で創立137周年を迎えました。
Koyasan University was founded in 1886 on Mount Koya, and this year marks its 137th year anniversary.
さて、空海の教えによれば、自然界を含めて存在するすべてのものに尊い命が宿り、またそれらにはかけがえのない存在価値が認められると言います。
According to Kukai's teachings, everything that exists, including the natural world, has a precious life and that they have irreplaceable existence value.
このような空海の教えの源流には、仏教の開祖であるブッダの教えです。
The origin of Kukai's teachings are the teachings from Buddha, the founder of Buddhism.
仏教には人間のみならず、すべての生き物の命を尊重し、愛護するという不殺生の思想があります。
Buddhism has the ideology of non-killing that respects and protects the life of not only humans, but also all living beings.
また、仏教には人種、民族、階級、職業、言語、宗教などの相違によって人間を差別しないという平等思想があります。
Buddhism also has the idea of equality that does not discriminate between people based on differences in race, ethnicity, class, occupation, language, religion, etc.
インドの建国に尽くされたアンベードカル博士は、そのような仏教の持つ人間平等の思想と生命尊重の教えを尊ばれました。
Dr. Ambedkar, who devoted himself to the founding of India, respected Buddhism's idea of human equality and its teachings of respect for life.
ファドナビス閣下は、そのアンベードカル博士の銅像を和歌山県を通じて高野山大学に寄贈してくださいました。
His Excellency Mr. Fadnavis donated the statue of Dr. Ambedkar to Koyasan University in Wakayama Prefecture.
アンベートカル博士の銅像は現在高野山大学のキャンパス内に建てられています。
The statue of Dr. Ambedkar is currently placed on the campus of Koyasan University.
私たちは博士の成し遂げられた功績と博士の大きな普遍的な人間愛に敬意を表し、毎年必ず1回法会を実施してきました。
We have always held one event every year to pay homage to the achievements of the doctor and his great university love for humanity.
この銅像は和歌山県とインド・マハシュトラ州との間を結ぶ大きな絆となっています。
This statue has become a major bond between Wakayama Prefecture and the state of Maharashtra state in India.
本日、ファドナビス閣下に高野山大学初の名誉博士号を授与させていただく機会を持つことができました。
Today, I have the opportunity to confer the first honorary doctorate degree from Koyasan University on His Excellency Mr. Fadnavis.
このことは高野山大学にとりましても大変名誉あることで歴史的に重要な出来事になりました。
This is a great honor for Koyasan University as well and is an important historical event.
最後にこのような盛大な舞台を用意していただきましたマハーシュトラ州の関係者の皆様と和歌山県の国際課課長の山下義夫様、また会場をご提供いただいたムンバイ大学の皆様、ご多忙の中にもかかわらず駆けつけてくださいました在ムンバイ日本国総領事の深堀康方様に厚く御礼を申し上げたいと存じます。
Finally, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to everyone involved in the state of Maharashtra for today's event, and Mr. Yoshio Yamashita, Director of the International Division of Wakayama Prefecture, for preparing such a grand stage, and everyone at the University of Mumbai for providing the venue. And then I would like to thank Mr. Fukahori, Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, who came to today's ceremony despite his busy schedule.
日本とインドの関係がより発展するだけでなく、この地球上の国々のすべての人たちが互いを理解し、尊重し合う平和な時代が一日でも早く到来することを切望し、これをもって私の挨拶を終わりたいと存じます。
I would like to express my sincere hope that not only the relationship between Japan and India will further develop, but also that a peaceful era will come as soon as possible, where all people in the countries of this earth understand and respect each other. I would like to conclude my greetings with this.
ありがとうございました。
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Arigato, arigato. And now the vote of thanks will be proposed by Dr. Harshdeep Kamre, Principal Secretary, Industries, Energy and Labour, Government of Maharashtra.
It is an honor to propose vote of thanks on this historic occasion in this Mumbai University's beautiful, iconic hall. On the occasion of this iconic function of conferring of Doctor of Philosophy by Koyasan University, Japan, to an iconic leader, Honorable Deputy CM of Maharashtra, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. I am really happy to share that our Honorable Deputy CM was invited to Japan as a state guest, again a rare honor, and myself and Sanjay were part of it. At that time, we had also gone to Koyasan University and we paid our respect to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar there. As you are aware, Japan and India are eternal friends through Buddhism, and now we are also partners through various businesses. Our Honorable Deputy CM has been very instrumental in forging these alliances of culture and also trade and business. Sir, I thank you for accepting this great honor. It is kind of an honor for all of us, this conferring of Doctor of Philosophy by Koyasan University on yourself is a proud moment for all of us. And the statue of Dr. Ambedkar, it was because of our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister that a statue of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, father of our Constitution, was erected in Koyasan University. But it is not merely a statue, but it is a symbol of liberty, fraternity and equality as enshrined in our Constitution, which Babasaheb said that he has taken this from the teaching of his master, Lord Buddha. I want to especially thank Koyasan University and Wakayama Prefecture, particularly to Dr. Inoue Ryunin for flying down all the way from Japan and personally conferring this award of Doctor of Philosophy to our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis ji. Please also convey our special thanks to Chancellor Venerable Soida-san. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Fukahori Yasukata, Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, who has been a friend also and helping us in building $1 trillion economy dream of Maharashtra by forging alliances of businesses for Japan and Maharashtra. I especially thank Mr. Yamashita Yoshio of Wakayama Prefecture for coming down personally on this very historic occasion. My special thanks to our Honorable Ministers, Mr. Deepakji Kesarkar, Guardian Minister of Mumbai City and Education Minister for Maharashtra. My special thanks to Mr. Chandrakant Patil, Honorable Minister for Higher and Technical Education. My special thanks to all the senior ministers who are present here on this historic occasion. I am very happy to be in this historic iconic hall, and special thanks to Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor of Mumbai University, for arranging this program. Today we have many senior bureaucrats over here, many business persons over here. We have Buddhist monks also over here on this historic occasion. I thank you all to be a part of this historic occasion. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kamble. I will now request Mr. Yamashita Yoshio, Director, International Affairs Division, Wakayama Prefecture, to request Honorable Professor Inoue Ryunin for declaring the convocation closed.
Professor Inoue Ryunin, sir, I request Your Honor to kindly declare the convocation closed.
I declare that the convocation shall be closed.
Thank you, Honorable Professor Inoue Ryunin, for declaring the convocation closed. We will now conclude with the Indian National Anthem. Kindly rise in its honor. Jai Hind. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude this historic function. Kindly proceed for high tea that has been arranged in the adjoining lawns outside this iconic convocation hall. This is Manasi taking a leave. Have a great time ahead.